Okay, Friday before the big weekend, and maybe last night's Packers-Bears game, which you accurately predicted, by the way, might give us a little bit of insight on what maybe the Seahawks can do to win against the Cowboys.
You mean Bruce Irvin playing the role of Clay Matthews?
That would work really good, wouldn't it? I mean, or at least a little bit of that role. All of a sudden, Jay Cutler, what was he, sacked 7 times yesterday, 4 picks. I think that hadn't happened in the league since Patrick Ramsey did it, of all people.
But he handled it well, which was good.
Packer defense stepped up big, and they won the game. And, I think Tony Romo's a better quarterback than Jay Cutler. There are some comparisons you can make maybe between the two. But, look, we're getting back to Irvin. I mean, obviously, for it to work this week, it seems, for the Seahawks, they got to have a pass rush.
Well, and this is a team you can ill afford to let sit there and go through their progressions. Let Tony Romo sit there and pick and choose which weapon he was going to use, because we've detailed all week about the weapons he's got at his disposal. This is a team that's loaded, absolutely loaded. This defense has to be on point. They can't have any moments where they're not on the same page, because you can get burned. And if they give Tony Romo the time they gave John Skelton last week, this is going to be big trouble. So Irvin's got to step up. You drafted this guy in the first round for a reason. He's got to have a presence. It doesn't have to be sacks. It doesn't have to be he leaves the game with 3 sacks, 2 sacks. If he gets 5 pressures, if he can just make Romo uncomfortable, get him to roll out of the pocket, something other than just setting up and making his reads, you can live with that, but he's got to do it.
I wonder if this is the week where we see Bruce Irvin maybe used in some different places. I understand he's a rookie, and they're sort of, want him to learn that one position, and he's in a specific role. But maybe for them, it's getting him on the field when it's not an obvious blitz situation. Maybe we should be looking for something like that this weekend.
Yeah, frankly, I don't care where they use him. As long as he has an impact. He's got to have an impact. I know he's a rookie. That's fine. There are going to be growing pains. He's going to learn. I get there's a learning curve, but this is a big game, and I hate to call it, the second game of the season must win. It's not, but it's
your chance of making the playoffs is like 10% if you start 0-2.
You can't go 0-2 with the Green Bay Packers coming to town and the Patriots coming to town. You got to play the 49ers 2 times. I mean, it's just the schedule is too tough to get off to that kind of start. Again, this is your first-round pick. There's a reason that they went after him. They were very high on him for a reason. He's got to have a presence. It doesn't, again, have to be a number of sacks. Just make the pocket collapse. Just do something to make Tony Romo uncomfortable. Force him to do something other than just sit there and go through his progressions. I think that is just going to be the death knell. I don't care how good the secondary is. They can't cover a guy for 8 seconds. They can't.
So we want to see 51 doing the pancake, baby.
That's right.